Hey everybody, IzzyCraze365 here again, and yeah, last game I had was not that hot. The environment really screwed me up, so we're gonna play this game a little bit smarter. Sign of the Storm is not a great way to start off, but each their own. Again, the two characters we're going to try. We'll see what their hands look like. Obviously, we need Legacy alive. The rest of the heroes we will see as we go. I just want to take a quick look. Okay, Legacy does not have a great hand. Does Bunker? Bunker has some survivability, but he needs to die. Tachyon has got two of her combo pieces in. We're going to try going with the Wraith this time. She looks like she has a good setup. And Absolute Zero is being Absolute Zero. Okay, so Legacy, we're just going to skip until we get his parts. We've got Fortitude, we've got Thok. We're probably going to drop Fortitude until we get those parts. Heavy Plating is always a good card to have out. Increases survivability. Then once, stuff goes down, we can, get rid of him. Now, normally if we were playing to get Tachyon, we would be saving Fleet of Foot since we're going to be playing to get the Wraith's achievement this time around. We just need to make sure that Legacy and the Wraith get their cards, so always play Fleet of Foot or any cards that make everybody draw just to get what they need. It's much easier if you do it that way. And, yeah, we'll take a look at her. Oh, I get to play another card. Hooray! This doesn't bother me. You can draw cards. 1, 2... Hyperspeed Assault. Indispensable, we're getting rid of a burst card. And Lightspeed Barrage, because we don't need it. Okay, and now Power. HUD Goggles. No, those are just good to have. Okay, Wraith's turn. Honestly, right now, we're going to drop a Stun Bolt and start stunning his ass. Decreases all damage that he does. Impromptu Invention. I'm going to get out another Stun Bolt or an Infrared Eyepiece, and we're going to go from there. Absolute Zero is set up with dealing himself some cold damage. He's going to be our tank for now. And we're going to see how it goes. Impending Casualty. Not a big deal. Someone's going to discard a card. It's going to be Bunker. Again, always discard his mode cards. Not even going to worry about that. It's like the first hero to destroy a card. Choose with me. Oh gosh, that was the equipment card. Oopsie. Oh well, whatever. Not a big deal. Stun Bolt did its job. Stun Bolt did a very good job. Alright, skip. Skip. We need to get Bolster Allies. We'll probably play that next turn. Another Legacy Ring. We need to get Legacy his card. What's this do? Select one equipment card in your trash and put it into play. Heavy Plating. Yeah. Draw a card. Tachyon, we're going to drop HUD Goggles like it's hot. And then we're going to play Hypersonic Assault. Bunker will be our discard monkey. No. We want to play that card. Okay, removing the effect of Stun Bolt. Impromptu Invention. Got another Mega Computer. We are going to get a Infrared Eyepiece into play. We're going to play a Utility Belt. So we're going to take a look at the top two cards of his deck. Oh, God. It destroys equipments or this thing. We don't want to destroy equipments right now that the Wraith is starting to get set up. So we're going to play the bad card. The bad card being bad. Fortunately, what I'm going to start doing now is we are going to deals one target 2 cold damage. We're going to actually have have absolute... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Absolute zero, play a card. We're going to have absolute zero try to kill Bunker, because Bunker is not useful right now. So, again, cool. And now he's going to deal himself some fire damage. Cool. Now, why am I doing this? We actually want Bunker to die now as quickly as possible, because Hyperspeed Assault is... Yeah, we want him to die quick now. The inevitable. Alright, Legacy. Yeah, it's just better for you to play this. Danger Sense, good card. Maintenance unit. Accelerated Assault. Mega Computer. And you know what? For this turn, I know I told everybody not to do this. We're going to do it because we want Bunker to die ASAP. Wow, he has no damaging abilities out. Okay, Flat Cannon. That is good. And another ammo drop. Good stuff. Tachyon is going to play... Oof, what is this? 4 fire damage, then look through the environment trash for impending casualty. I forget what impending casualty is. Oh, that's not bad. Actually, this is a good card not to destroy because it's going to get 2 cards out of the deck. So we're going to do that and leave it in. Sucker Punch, Razor Ordnance. Cool. Alright, Tachyon, what are we playing for you? We're going to drop this like it's hot. Oh, and I've got another play. We're going to drop Obvious Futility. It's a bad card to keep around. And let's see what we got. Oh boy, Sonic Vortex. We can discard that because we don't need it. Hypersonic Assault. Perfect. Okay, let's see. Now what we're going to do is Razor Ordnance. And we're actually going to shoot Bunker. We want Bunker to die as quickly as possible. Once I get micro-targeting computer out, he'll fall pretty quick. Select an equipment card in your trash and either put in a player into your hand. Absolute zero deals himself. Nope. 3 targets, 1 cold damage each. Okay, well, not much we can do with this. So much galvanizing. We want him to die pretty quick. Oh, that's why that's a dangerous card. Select a player to discard a card. Bunker. Discard a mode. Well, it's going to get dropped like it's hot. Legacy, you need to survive. Yeah, you know, we need to drop a danger sense. We're going to skip that. Lead from the front. Okay, I think we're almost ready in combo mode. We have lead from the front. We just need takedown and next evolution. Bunker, however, what are you going to do? Bunker is going to flak cannon. And who is he going to flak cannon, you may ask? He is going to flak cannon himself. Tachyon is now going to play a hypersonic assault. Bunker is going to discard a card. Bunker is going to discard another card. And then Tachyon will just deal everybody damage because why not? Yeah, I'll discard this card. Okay, so the Wraith. Let's see. What do we want to do with this? You've got 9 damage there. Danger sense. How much damage are you dealing? 4 damage. We really want to just kill Bunker. Like, hardcore kill him. I'm going to put this on top of the deck. And let's see, absolute 0. He can redirect fire damage now, and we'll give him a little bit more HP just for the hells of it. Okay, now unfortunately I did hypersonic assault last turn, so that's gonna do that. Oh no, not danger sense. Oh, wait a minute, no, I can skip that. Start of turn. Police backup. Always a good card. Select a player to discard a card. Bunker. Bunker is the discard monkey. Oh, it pulls it out of the trash, not in the deck. So I do need to get rid of that card. Bunker. Discard. Thank you. Bunker. Discard. Thank you. You can't deal damage. Okay, so right now what we're looking for is we need to deal Bunker a ton of damage right now. So I'm just going to back fist smash his face. And why am I doing this now? Well, good way to survive till next round is to just... Another lead from the front. I need my combo. What we're going to do is we're going to do select a card in a player's trash and put it into their hand. What we're going to do is we're going to pick Hyperspeed Assault. And that is just going to keep everybody safe this turn. we're going to play another one. Absolute Zero is the next monkey to get destroyed. And we'll play a research grant. And we will use said research grant. Boom. Boom. And I need to discard a card. I don't have any other damaging cards in my hand as the Wraith. That's just annoying. So what we're going to do is we're going to build up a little bit. And the things we need to get rid of are this, targeting distance, and we'll take a look and see what Progeny has in store for us. Hero cards can't be played. We want to avoid that card like the plague. Absolute Zero. Can you deal 2 damage to something? Oh, Absolute Zero. What equipment cards do I have? We're going to drop this. Gives himself 1 fire damage. It's going to bop this thing for the damage. He's going to heal himself. And now he's going to burn himself for another 1. Because we need to get this card. Yeah. Good. That's only turn 3. Absolute Zero. Discard the card you just got. Get rid of this one. Makes us discard cards. Okay, we can start with the build now, I think. Though we do need to get Takedown and Next Evolution, so we're just going to skip his turn. Fortify. Surge of Strength. Not cards we need. We're going to get back Hypersonic Assault. We are going to play Hypersonic Assault. We're going to draw cards. Boom. Draw 3. I don't need another pair of goggles. Just waiting on Legacy right now. So Wraith, what do you have? Smoke bombs are good to be played. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at what Progeny has. A Scion of Frost or a Scion of Flame. Honestly, both of those aren't bad choices, to be perfectly honest. We can, rewind that. And again, yes, it might be cheating a little bit if you rewind, but get rid of that. And just use power. So I know for the next 2 turns, he's set. He's not going to be able to do us any damage. And I have a Throat Jab just in case. Draw a card, play a card, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we'll do that. Sure. Get another one. Okay. And come on, rooftop combat. Any day now. And that's a problem. Fortunately, I know what the card is that's coming next, so it won't be that bad. Oh my god. I hate hostage situations. What do I have left to look forward to in the deck? I have another hostage situation, another impending casualty, a paparazzi on the scene, which sucks. I just need this rooftop combat to ship. Well, screw it, I gotta do something. Make the Wraith last a little bit. Did I play a smoke bombs? I hope I played a smoke bombs last turn. Yes, we will all discard a card. Legacy will discard Inspiring Presence. Tachyon will discard Lightspeed Barrage. Wraith will discard literally anything. Probably Mega Computer. Sub-Zero. Ah! Why? You know, we can't afford to have that out again. Oh, crap. Smoke bombs is automatic. Okay, well, we're getting through the worst of it, it looks like. Get rid of that. First things first, let's see what's coming. Oof. These are not good options. Like, let's see. If he has Scion of Flame out, what scions does he have left? Scion of the Storm. Oy. Okay, so the lesser of two evils here is the beginning of the end. Which could be beneficial, and the Wraith is also going to give herself some DR. Alright, let's see what we got. So there's no point in doing this because the top card in his deck is going to destroy 5 environment cards, which includes this. So we're not going to discard. And police backup shows up. Which doesn't do anything, unfortunately, but whatever. And they both disappear. Let's see. So we want to get rid of all of Absolute Zero's stuff. Let's see. Smoke bombs. He's not dealing enough to kill this turn, so I can afford to lose the HUD goggles. I can afford to lose the smoke bombs. And I guess the mega computer, because I'm not losing anything else. And Absolute Zero is eating it. Bye, Absolute Zero. Damn. Yeah, this is not a fun round. Okay, but now I've got 2 guys dead. One hero may use a power, select hero target, increase the next damage by that 2, and destroy a target with 1 HP. Okay. Legacy needs everybody to draw cards. Bolster allies. Impromptu invention. Okay. No. Where are your cards? Thok, really? Come on. Put a card from a player's hand into their trash. She has... Is there anything in here that is damaging? That is the worst card that can possibly pop up right now. However, it is doable. Players cannot draw cards. That is also a problematic card. But nothing in here is immediately like a kill. And I have ways to get rid of things. So what I'm going to do is, do I have a grappling hook in here? I do not. So what I'm going to do is put a card from a player's hand into their tray. I'm going to do Fleet of Foot. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Fleet of Foot. Lightning reflexes, throwing knives, great. I will HUD goggles, and then I will Sonic Assault. And then we'll see what's next. That can go into the trash, yes. So once you get the setup, it doesn't matter how low your character's HP is, it just won't matter. But getting to that point is the problem. What we're going to do here is we're going to do an impromptu invention to get one of these out. In play. Can play another card. I'm going to get out a stun bolt. In play. And I can play one more card. Have I done? Can use some throwing knives. You know what, Trust Fund is probably better in the long run for me right now. Discard a card. Throwing knives. Throwing knives. So right now, I'm pretty sure I have drawn enough cards to fulfill the Wraith's draw 20 cards. It's just a matter of playing the last couple of Trust Funds, which are right there. So now, just taking a look at Progeny. What's he got in the works? Until ongoing is revealed. No, we're just going to go for broke and put this guy on top. And just because we can, we are going to give the Wraith a little bit more DR, because we don't want to kill him yet. One hero may use a power, select a hero, and let's see, what does Tachyon have out? Nothing. What does he have out? Nothing. nothing. What does the Wraith have out? The Wraith. And yeah, screw it. We'll just shoot him. Because we can. And what pops up? And we can't use powers. Fantastic. Now, unfortunately, that is only going to affect... Well, it's not really going to affect anybody. We can't use powers, but that does mean we can play cards. So, oh, next evolution. Perfect. Surge of Strength. Okay, Legacy is almost built. So, put a card from trash into player's hand. What do I need? I'm feeling another... Yeah, we're doing a Fleet of Foot. Fleet of Foot. Where are you, Fleet of Foot? There's a Fleet of Foot. Alright, so first things first. We're going to do Fleet of Foot. Draws a card. Motivational Charge is a great card to have right now. Especially now that we're going to start building. Next up, we are going to play Lightning Reflexes. Hypersonic Assault. So he can't deal damage, and now we're just going to get rid of Paparazzi on the scene. And I still have a card to play. How convenient. Since I am Tachyon, I will draw some and discard some. Oh, I know what I'm getting rid of. The 2 Sucker Punches, because they're useless. And again, right now, my deck's about to shuffle. Can do pretty much anything. We're literally just waiting on that rooftop combat at this point. Which, 1, 2, 3... The worst card here is Traffic Pileup. And it's not even that bad. Sure. Play up to 2 cards. No, just in case we need to drop something. So, like, if we do come across an environment card we need to get rid of between Tachyon and Bunker, we can totally get rid of it. And just in case this is something I need to do, I'm just going to Trust Fund again. 1. Oh boy, grappling hooks are good. I'm going to just get rid of these other ordinances because I don't need them, actually. Do I have another throwing knives? Yeah, throwing knives are less useful than razor ordinance in this instance. First thing we do is we're going to check and see what's in his deck. At the start of the villain, search your deck, top of the deck for the ongoing. What do you have left in here? You've got 2 ongoings. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna turn destroy. So we can destroy this card if we need to. We're gonna select this one as the top card, and then we're just going to pop that. Oof, Scion of the Storm. Okay. So if we do Scion of the Storm, that means that another inevitable is going to be right behind it. It's going to deal everybody damage. Okay, this is the card that we're going to be dealing with. One hero may use a power now. We're going to pick the Wraith. Just going to double check to see if there's anything better we can get from this. And yeah, that's the card we want at the very bottom of the deck. We've effectively just stacked his deck like crazy. And do we have rooftop combat? Nope. Nope, we do not. But only 5 cards away, we're getting there. Okay, it's time for Legacy and Friends to build up a little bit. So until I don't have takedown quite yet, but I do feel the need to start giving everybody a little bit of HP back. So even though this isn't doing anything, we're going to deal him a little bit of damage and just wreck. And there's takedown, finally. Okay, we are in gold mode as soon as we hit corresponding environment. Put card from players' trash into their hands. What we're going to do is we are going to select... What do we need right now? We're going to do a Fleet of Foot. I think, was that correct? Or do we need a Hypersonic Assault? You know, it doesn't matter. Fleet of Foot. Good card to have, and I can eat that with this now. And now we can draw one more card to play it up. How many burst cards do I have in there? 16 burst cards. We're going to drop. What else are we going to drop? I'm going to drop this card, this card, this card, and then Hypersonic Assault the crap out of him. We're just going to abuse Hypersonic Assault now. Alright, next up we're going to play our third Trust Fund. Oh, no, wait, I take that back. We are not. We have to throat jab him. Reason why we have to throat jab him is because we didn't do it earlier. Let's see what's in his deck now. Until a Scion card is revealed. What Scion cards are left? Storm. Progeny deals each hero target 1 energy damage. Or this one, which is... We cannot afford to get the card that prevents me from playing a hero card. So let's see if we can get something better. The Inevitable. And we're going to do it again on Absolute Zero's turn. Because, boy, oh boy. Let's see, does the Wraith get a better option? Actually, if I do this, the rest of the cards will be discarded, which will be fantastic. Then I have to deal with whatever the hell pops out. Plummeting Monorail. Great. 4 cards left, so something's going to give. Hour of Reckoning is gone. Alright, we're just going to get rid of Cyan Frost because it doesn't matter. No damage. And you know what? I'll take that. We're just going to get rid of Sign of the Storm. So if we can constantly cycle his no damage effects, that's where we want to be pretty much. Okay, so what we're going to do starting now is we are going to be doing a build. What's our build, you ask? Quite simply, we are just going to... Can I kill Tachyon on this turn? I cannot. I'm going to play takedown, and then I'm going to punch, I guess, the monorail? Yeah. No, I'll punch him. Put a card from a player's trash into their hand. We're going to pick a Hypersonic Assault. We are now going to play a Nimble Strike here. No, do not reshuffle. And this. And it actually doesn't matter. And the Wraith is now going to... What do I have left? Well, we are going to just drop impromptu inventions. Select a card from a deck. Stunbolt. Always Stunbolt. Play it again. Equipment into play. What are we going to do? We are going to play... How many Stunbolts do I have out? Not enough. One more Stunbolt. We're going to take a look at his deck. What's out? Oh, no, no, no. We are not dealing with that sucker. Oh, wait. Actually, no. He's not playing any cards this turn. Silly me. We could start punching him in the face for massive damage. So what we're going to do is we're going to Razor Ordnance the crap out of him. Because we have started the takedown cycle. And I guess we will use this. And Tachyon has outlived her usefulness, so we are also going to hit Tachyon. Yes, I want to draw. Use a power, the Wraith. What we're going to do is we're going to use Throwing Knives again. And we get Rooftop Combats. Players cannot draw cards. You suck. Which, honestly, I'm not that pained about. Okay, so now what happens is Takedown was destroyed. Unfortunate for us. What we are now going to do is we are going to play Next Evolution. And we are going to punch Tachyon. Now, why did we do that? Here's why. This is where the strategy takes off. Oh, we can't draw a card. That's okay. Put a card from a player's trash into their hand as bunker. We are going to select Takedown. And then as Tachyon, we are going to play it. One player may play a card. Legacy is going to play Takedown. Play. And the Wraith is going to throat jab the crap out of him. She will always have a throat jab available. Oh, but these two. That's okay. Throat jab, Progeny. And next up is going to be all of these. So we're going to hit Progeny for a bit. We're going to hit the monorail for a bit, which should kill it. And we'll hit the pile-up for a bit. And since we want to get rid of the pile-up, we will also Razor Ordnance it. And as absolute 0, one hero may power. We will use the Wraith. The Wraith will once again Throwing Knives on everybody. and he doesn't heal from that. And this thing. And then we are going to stop dealing damage. Okay, 3 cards left. It's going to be here. It's got to be. Pending casualty, my butt. The Wraith. She has no cards left in her deck. Sure, grappling. Yeah, okay, so this is like the unluckiest you can ever get in this game. Trying to deal him damage, but he can't. Okay, there's only 2 cards left in this deck. Okay, so Legacy's gonna play a card. Next up we will play Lead from the Front. And we will use Legacy as the next evolution, and we will pick Radiant damage. Because that is the type of damage he deals. Oh, I might have screwed myself a little bit here, because if it becomes melee damage, it can happen. But in either case, we're now going to put Takedown back. And Tachyon is going to have him play Takedown. Play a card. Legacy. Legacy is going to play Takedown, which is over here. Play. And the Wraith. Just to be safe, we are going to throat jab him. Just to be safe. And, alright, now just to show you all how this works, I'm going to use powers that don't actually matter right now. Like, we will use this power. This will go on top of the deck. And just in case, I will also make Legacy immune to melee. So you're going to see how this works now. No matter what happens. Of course, Crypt. Okay, so literally, I got the unluckiest as I could possibly get with this game. So, he can't play. But now, he's changing it to Radiant damage. And I'm just going to cycle this now, because it's happening. Okay, so the cards you want Legacy to have out are Motivational Charge is great if I want to build everybody's HP back up, which I'm going to. Next evolution, Legacy Ring. And now what I can do is I can make my characters immune to Radiant damage, and I can have Legacy punch him in the throat and heal up. Bunker is just going to keep grabbing Takedown from the trash. Tachyon is going to play a card, which is always going to be Legacy's Takedown. And the reason you do it on Tachyon's turn, again, is because if at the end of the Legacy's turn, if he played it, he would get dealt 2 energy damage. Since it is not his turn, he doesn't take the damage. So never have to worry about that. And now the Wraith, you can literally just build her up. I'm going to throw down a combat stance, because I can. And, did I play smoke bombs last turn? I guess I did. I'm going to just play a little bit more DR. Infrared eyepiece, because it doesn't matter. Sure, that can go on top of the deck. Okay, so, as I said before, this is literally the worst hand you could have gotten, because the card you needed from the environment is at the very bottom. That said, because this was so bad, like you can now see, I stabilized. Like, it wasn't hard. You just need to play your cards smart. You need to get Legacy to draw his combo pieces. And granted, they could have all been at the very end, but if you're focusing on getting his stuff out, you're having Tachyon and the Wraith like draw stuff. Okay, so here's the key card. Rooftop Combat. Once this plays, for the rest of the game, no environment cards will be played, as long as I don't deal Progeny more than 10 damage in a turn. And it increases all damage by 1, so that's something for us to take note of. But as long as that's out, nothing's going to happen. And did you see all that damage he just tried to deal the Wraith? Like, here, I'm going to reset this to Progeny's start of turn. Just so we can see this. He's going to deal the Wraith a ton of damage. Takedown caused him to skip his turn, dealing radiant damage, Sign of Flame. It's increasing, it's increasing. Rooftop Combat, it's increasing. Oh, and the Wraith's stealth was at -8. Okay. Haven't quite gotten there yet, it looks like. Okay, so I'm just going to build Legacy up now. I'm going to drop a Danger Sense just in case. Make him immune to radiant damage again. And again, normally you don't need a Legacy Ring. All you need is next evolution and lead from the front out, and that's it. I'm just punching so I can heal everybody up to a healthy amount. Oh, I might have goofed a little bit, but whatever. Card from player's trash into their hand. It is, of course, going to be takedown. Tachyon is then going to, of course, have him play it. And again, if it's Tachyon you have up with him, the Wraith is going to be the one who's going to be playing takedown from Legacy. If Bunker is the one you have up, Tachyon will be using her third ability instead, which is put a card from the trash into the hand, and then the Wraith will be playing it. So no matter what, you're always going to get this. Play a card. Absolute Zero is just useful to have just as a backup. Do not play your grappling hooks now. They are very dangerous at this point. I guess I will drop a Smoke Bombs just to show how this works. And I will skip my power phase because I just want to show everybody how this works. The Wraith is fully built at this point. Like, there's nothing they can do. I am going to have Legacy use his power for energy as well now. Just because he has a chance of flipping. Because the Wraith is now at 10 HP. Rooftop Combat, nothing can be played. Right there. Skip their play phase. So, you never have to worry about it. At all. Oh, and he reverted back because they're both at 10 HP. It's going to deal everybody 2 energy damage. Legacy is immune because of next evolution. And the Wraith, what's taking effect first? Lead from the front. Yes, I want to redirect that to Legacy, and next evolution, he is immune. And that's, you can cycle it, and again, to get there, it doesn't matter which character you have. Like, Legacy will just hold this. Takedown's destroyed. Like, I can just sit back and have the Wraith not do anything. I'm going to have her, slowly hit Progeny and, deal him damage. But, it's unnecessary. You literally don't need to do anything. Play a Fortitude. So yeah, this, play energy damage, punch for damage, never buff, never use Galvanize, like I said, unless, like, it's a very sticky situation. You're gonna, again, that past turn, I just, negated 9 damage, 10 damage from Progeny, so 2 turns of this, you're gonna get there. Takedown, play takedown. Pretty straightforward. Takedown. Where are you? Why do you always hide from me? There you are. Takedown. Play. And the Wraith, we are just gonna... What can we play of yours? Play another eyepiece. Skip your turn. And use a power. We're just gonna pick Legacy and have him punch. Because he can. And at this point, Legacy can do all the work, literally, and you're just literally having whatever character you have alive doing whatever it is they need to do to get their unlock. So, again, Legacy, he needs to prevent 20 damage. Right now, he's negating all of this damage. Do you want to redirect? Yes, I do. So, like, he's taken all this damage. 5 turns, he'll have negated over 20 damage. So you can unlock him, and, you need to play Danger Sense. Well, there's my Danger Sense right there. And, at this point in the game, everything's going to be played. So, like, I'm going to just throw this out there. Next evolution, again, energy damage. If Progeny flips, you need to have it as radiant damage. And the key here is Rooftop Combat. It destroys all other environment cards, and it prevents them from being played as long as you don't deal him, more than 10 damage a turn. Right now, that's 3 damage. Now, Legacy has more HP than Progeny. So Bunker, same deal. You're going to get bored of hearing it. Take takedown, put it back in the deck. Tachyon, play a card. Guess which one it is. You guessed it. Takedown. That's all it is. Okay, now for the Wraith, what was her unlock achievement? Draw 20 cards. Well, we've decked her, so we've hit that. And play 3 trust funds over the course of the game. And at least 1 smoke bombs. Well, smoke bombs are right there. And yeah, we've definitely played all of the trust funds at this point, so have all of them in hand. So we can just keep doing those. But first I'm going to max out, just drop all my equipment, because that's fun. And we're just going to skip her power phase, because we can. Just going to have Legacy keep whittling him down. And again, like, if it's not the Wraith here, you might have noticed, like, only Legacy is doing damage. And again, be careful here. That was 6 damage this turn just from those 2 punches. If you do more than that, you're going to lose Rooftop Combat. But if you just watch what kind of damage, like, you don't necessarily need to have Legacy do Motivational Charge. And watch, you can't play anything. He's going to try to deal damage. Choose for me. Can't do anything. Can't do anything. Yes, I do. And there you go. Again, for Tachyon, needs to play 10 cards in a turn that needs to be incapacitated, which you can do with her at this point. Excuse me. Is quite simply, I don't want to play Surge of Strength. I really don't. I can literally just skip his play phase. For Tachyon, you can literally just wait till you get to this point, draw out her deck, and then play all the cards you need to. Again, you need the 3 Fleet of Foots, the 2 Lightning Reflexes, which lets her play 2 cards, Pushing the Limits, and a HUD Goggles. The other 3 cards do not matter as long as you can actually play them. And again, they don't even need to be damaging cards. Like, you can have Legacy do all the work. And then you just need to have Tachyon become incapacitated after the deck shuffles. And that's key, which, if you draw out your deck, play a card, have it cycle. Best thing to do probably is just play a Lightspeed Barrage, hit Progeny with it. It's the only card in her trash. Cycle, draw, fun stuff. And then after that, when you get him low enough, you have her hit herself with a Lightspeed Barrage. Again, key there, though, is make sure the Lightspeed Barrage doesn't do more than 10 damage, otherwise Rooftop Combat goes bye-bye. But you can have her deal herself 10 damage, because the key phrase on here is non-hero character cards 10 or more damage. So she deals it to herself, no big deal. She becomes incapacitated, that's how you get her achievement. Absolute Zero is arguably the easiest of these to do, because, once you get it to this level, you just want Progeny to, slowly take damage, and the person who you want to have them deal damage is Absolute Zero. So you have him dealing fire damage or cold damage, and just, you can toggle his HP. So if he's dealing himself cold damage, he heals himself. If he deals himself fire damage, that counts, and then he shoots that much cold damage to Progeny. So you're getting a 2-for-1 there. And as long as you just pay attention to Absolute Zero's HP level, and you pay attention to Progeny's HP level, you can make sure that, you get that achievement. And again, the hardest character to do is Bunker. Putting them in a stun lock like this doesn't really work. Recommendation for that is get Progeny low. But like how I was waiting for Rooftop Combat here, you do need to have the Cramped Quarters one, so Bunker can deal that melee damage. If you can't, you're never going to get there. If you do get that early, and then you start cycling this, and you just have Bunker sitting out, throw out his Gatling gun, and it forces him to discard a card at the start of his turn. You can then just have Tachyon at some point. Just put mode cards back in his hand early on so that he can discard at least 2 of them. But as Bunker, you should be able to draw out your deck relatively easily. Legacy's going to kill him this turn, so I will just drop another next evolution. So what we'll do is we'll just finish him off nice and quickly here. Energy damage. Punch him real quick. He's at 2. And like I said, there's nothing to it at this point. It's pretty much just rinse and repeat. And even though, like, I could kill him now, I'm just showing you, like, it doesn't matter what your HP was at. Like you saw, Legacy and Wraith, they were below 10. Now they are healthy, and this was literally the hardest thing you could have done because the card I needed from the environment was card 15, and there's no way to speed it up. So it's just a matter of, waiting and doing the battle of attrition at that point. But, Legacy and 1 other survives, and you're golden. And you'll get the cards you need. Intervene. Okay, this means I have played every single one of the Wraith's equipment cards, and that is like the max amount I can do. And I can actually play, now? Inventory Barrage for max damage, which is pretty cool. As I clicked on that, it just opened up a website, which I will show everybody as soon as we finish this match. Come on. There we go. And I'm not going to do it now. I'm actually going to have the Wraith finish this fight with an Inventory Barrage. Because why not? That's fine. Sure, I'll just increase the next damage that the Wraith does. Go out with style kind of thing. Can't do anything. He's going to try to hit them, and he can't. Oh, woe is you. And again, Legacy's just, negated a ton of damage. Yes, redirect that 5 damage to him. Okay, and you know what? Just for the lulz of it, I am going to play the card I told everybody not to play, because I'm going out with style this time. So let's see how much damage we can actually make the Wraith deal. Another next evolution, yay! We're just going to have the Wraith finish him off now. Inventory Barrage! Where did you go, Inventory Barrage? There you are. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it's 33 damage, plus Legacy's Galvanize, plus Absolute Zeros plus 2, plus Rooftop Combat, plus Inspiring Presence. It's 33 damage for the win. And again, that is the 28 is the most damage you can get from an Inventory Barrage. Now, I didn't get those. Well, I didn't get any unlocks here because I already have them. But just to show you what they look like, we got the heroes. So, Freedom 5, Absolute 0. That's Termination. Freedom 5, Bunker. Freedom 5, Legacy. Tachyon and the Wraith. Freedom 5, Tachyon. And Freedom 5, the Wraith. And again, this is the order you should keep them in. So what do these guys do? Legacy. You may either move an environment card in play to the bottom of the environment deck, or one player may play a card. That is a fantastic base power. As long as nothing shuts down powers, you can get rid of any troublesome environment card, or you make somebody else play a card, including yourself. Like, there is no downside to that power. Bunker. Reveal and replace the top card of every hero deck. If you reveal a mode, put it into play. Another player may put the top card of their deck into play. Literally, it's a Team Connect thing. You pick which one. The cards are not discarded. They're just put back on top of their deck. So you can get a play, and somebody else can get a play. And key there is another player may put the top card of their deck into play. That's fantastic. Tachyon. Tachyon deals one target, one melee damage, and then you may move a burst card from your trash to the bottom of your deck. If you do, you may use this power again. So Blitz is taking out value for Lightspeed Barrage and Sonic Vortex, but if you play those cards, then as a power, it increases the total amount of damage you can do over one turn. So Tachyon is actually your beat stick. So Legacy and Bunker probably want, to be playing cards for Tachyon. The Wraith, draw a card. Until the end of your next turn, whenever you draw a card, you may discard a card. If you do, another player draws a card. So, a lot of draw power for the Wraith until the end of your next turn. So, like, if you have your belt out, a utility belt, and you have a infrared eyepiece, you draw a card, you use the infrared eyepiece, so you also draw a card, then you can discard a card and have somebody else draw a card. And again, you can make Tachyon be, you can effectively do El Presidente with her and have just everybody feeding her cards. Absolute Zero deals himself 2 fire damage. If he takes damage this way, search your deck for an ongoing card and put it into play. Shuffle your deck. Very powerful. A lot of his ongoings take effect at the beginning of the turn. And if he deals fire damage, he's going to be redirecting it and shooting somebody for cold damage. So he's not going to be the heal tank he was, but he's a little bit more damaging, which is very powerful. And if you actually look, all of their stuff has to do with what they did. So Legacy, playing Danger Sense, preventing damage, and with Danger Sense, that's from the environment. He now affects the environment and can help people play cards. Bunker, discarding mode cards and dealing different types of damage. Well, he can put mode cards into play, make other people play cards. Tachyon, playing 10 cards in a turn and becoming incapacitated. The 10 cards in a turn, well, now she can use a power 10 times. I think she has a total of 18 burst cards in her deck, so it's 18 damage there plus the 18 from Hypersonic Assault. If you have a full setup and play 3 Hypersonic Assaults and then use this power for max damage, that means you're dealing a total of 72 damage in one shot. That can kill almost like 90% of the villains in this game. That is gigantic. The Wraith, playing trust funds to draw cards, and having smoke bombs out to help allies. It's pretty much what this was doing. She's drawing a card, and then she can discard something to help out an ally. So a lot of drawing and a lot of aiding. Absolute Zero, playing 6 ongoings and then dealing a ton of fire damage and a ton of cold damage. Well, now he's gone from more defensive and healy to more offensive, and he can sick out ongoing cards. So it's all story related, but all their variants kind of reflect what you had to do to unlock them. Anyway, real quick now, let's see if I can get this up here. So that's how you would effectively play the game. And, yeah, that's my strategy for winning this. I'm just going to close this window now real quick and just show everybody the website that popped up when that Tachyon thing came up. This was for a little thing. It's kind of cool that it happened, but let's close this. Okay, so here's the website right up here. It's sentinelswiki.com/index, blah, 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 blah. It's an ARG event. I believe it has something to do with the Oblivion, and I don't think all of the Scions have been revealed at this point. I think the 10th one still is, up in the air. But they keep, hiding little hints here and there, and this is the one they hid in the video game, so I'm sure people have, figured that out by now, but, you can follow posts, read up on it, take a look. All good fun stuff, and, Sentinels is a lot of fun. Anyway, that's pretty much everything I had to, tell you at this point. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like or subscribe below. I'll have a couple of other guides for how to unlock certain heroes popping up, and I'll include a link down below. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this video, and again, I'm IzzyCraze365, and I play video games because I can. Take it easy, everybody. Bye-bye.